Hello, everyone, and still Happy New Year. It's still January, so we're midway through the month. We made it, yay! And I recovered from. I had my first bout with COVID, and I've recovered and purged everything out. And I'm always kind of like curious the night before when nothing comes up for me as far as what am I going to do on this Monday meditation. And then this morning when I woke up, it became very clear to me. Archangel Jophiel came to me or was speaking to me and said, we need to clear the space. We've done something like this before, but we need to do it again, she said. And if you prefer to have, this is from, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on her name because it's been so long since I've said it. I'll think of it in a minute. And this is from Diana Cooper, who Diana is more into Jophiel or sees Jophiel as a male. And okay, goodness. All right. But this one sees it as a female. So I'll let you decide, and maybe there's a mixture of both. But things to pay attention to is this lotus. Archangel Jophiel is in charge of clearing the space of the crown chakra in our brain and bringing through the higher wisdom. And there, so pay attention to this yellow colored or golden colored lotus. And she is also associated with the rubellite stone, which is a dark pink. So we're going to put this at our base. As in is kind of in a lotus shape a little bit here. So we'll put that at our base. And all right, so let's begin. Just take a few minutes, a few breaths to allow your body to relax a little bit more, feeling the support of the ground, the support of gravity, the earth below us. The support of the bones in our body. Just getting a good feeling for what's solid, the solid structure of you, of the chair or the floor or whatever you're seated on. And the movement of your breath, the lightness, the contrast of the solid, the breath, the moving, the light, the air. And we'll ask Archangel Jophiel to open up and put this rubellite stone in the form of a lotus, so dark pink lotus crystal. Just, I'm seeing it not necessarily at the base chakra, but also not at the earth star, which is 3 feet below, but right between the two. So maybe like 1 foot, foot and a half below where you are seated, where your sit bones touch, whatever you're seated on. And if you're lying down, it would be just behind the sacrum. And just take a moment to direct your attention to that point between you and the earth. With this crystal, this lotus crystal opening up. Let it open up. Breathe into it. Let the petals of this dark pink crystal lotus open up and start directing the energy upward. It's drawing energy from the center of the earth, but directing it up through our central channel, our body, where all of the chakra system is. And then we're going to ask Archangel Jophiel to put that golden lotus at the top of our head, at the crown. And breathe the nutrients into that lotus and let it open up, shining brightly in its golden color. So it's bringing source light down, while the dark pink crystal lotus below us is bringing the crystalline energy of the earth up. And let's go back to the dark pink and let that surround us. The dark pink bubble surrounding our body. It's infused into every cell of our body and surrounding our body. And at the top of that bubble is the crown chakra, is that golden lotus with its roots, its stems going straight back down into this dark pink lotus. And just breathe and let those two colors, those two lotuses, those two centers connect. And we're going to ask, now that we're in this pink bubble, we've got the lotus opening at our crown, we're going to ask Jophiel to clear the space of our crown chakra, to clear the space of our brain. So opening up, first clearing out, opening up so that any old beliefs, anything that we're carrying with us in our brain, any memories, anything that seems to still be limiting us. And as you breathe and allow this to happen, see if you can identify, and it's okay if you can't, but if you can identify any beliefs that are being cleared out, any thought patterns, anything passed down to us through the ancestral line. Ask them to be illuminated. These old beliefs, old thought patterns, let them be illuminated so that they can be released. And then a whole nother layer of petals opens up in this golden lotus as these beliefs are released, as these old thoughts about ourselves, about the world. Could be something as simple as life is hard. What is it? What kinds of thought patterns cause you suffering? Let them be illuminated and open. And then Archangel Jophiel is going to come down and put some magic fertilizer on this lotus to illuminate a white center, which is connected directly to source. So it's like a flashlight coming down from above, from the sun. You can use the sun, you can use whatever you see as source light. And let it illuminate the white, the pure white center of this lotus. And this pure white center is going to open up the new beliefs, the beliefs that Source sees in of us or in us, so that we see ourselves as Source, Creator, whatever you want to call, universal energy sees us. And we'll ask for new beliefs based on this white, pure energy to be downloaded into our brain. Life is an adventure. I know what it feels like to be open to joy. I know what it feels like to embody joy in my brain and my thoughts and every cell of my body. I know what it feels like to let this joy spread around me. So let's let this white, pure light. Now we've got the pink aura, so let's put a white layer around the pink. And let this white energy also touch every cell in your body, so that each little cell has a lotus that's opening up, just like your brain, just like your crown chakra. Let each lotus and each nucleus of each cell open up as this white light beams out from the dark pink aura. And we're going to let this white light expand into the room and illuminate, just like we did with the lotus opening in the brain. Illuminate in your home what needs to be cleared out to support your new belief system. What physical space needs to change? Let your attention go to that space. And let it be infused with that white light. And see this space being cleared physically, energetically. And then just like the white dust from this cleared space, there's a lotus now in this space that's opening up. It's illuminating the entire space around your house, in your house, and around your house. You may be hearing the rain coming down around us now. If you're on this live, there's, in my region of the city at least, it's starting to pour down rain. So let this rain cleanse the area around you. And the moon is a little more than half, and it's in very watery sign, Scorpio. So let the water, if they're little white drops, now it's just stopped. So it was an intense, quick cleanse. And just breathe. Bring your attention back to your breath. And see if there's any other spaces that are calling for extra attention within your body, within your house, around your house. With the white lotus, you may know what these spaces are. You may just put a white lotus. I'm seeing a huge one that just encompasses the entire yard, neighborhood, and just keep letting the petals spawn out. We'll ask Archangel Jophiel to stay with us this week to help us see the areas that need to be cleansed, and to let her or him come in and help with this cleansing. Just remembering a golden, a white, a pink lotus, however you want to see it. And you can use the lotus as a symbol also if a thought comes up that you know needs to be cleansed. Just let the white lotus follow that, whatever thought comes up that needs to be cleansed this week. In any space, before you take any action to clear the space, let the white lotus clear it up for you energetically. And then it will be so much easier. So your attention is back to your breath. We're thanking Archangel Jophiel for opening us up, clearing us out, and staying with us throughout the week. Feeling ourselves in the space we're in. Whatever your skin, your body is touching, the chair, the floor. Noticing the movement of your breath. And letting your palms come together and touch your heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Just continue to be gentle about clearing space. Let this be the week. Much love to you all. Namaste.